Okay, so I've done a couple test hits already with the new 35-inch SuperATV Terminator Max tires on it. Now, on the first video that I did, it was some 32-inch Braven Berserker tires that are more like trail asphalt tires. So I did a couple hits and I had one pretty good run. There's a car that's parked on the side of the road here, and there's a bunch of people that's been walking back and forth, so I've got to wait. There's somebody walking their dog down here. I'm gonna let them go by. But overall, it's close to the exact same mile an hour and time frame as the small tires. It's not quite as fast. I ran pretty much a 7 flat, which the fastest one I ran the last time was a 6.75. So I'm gonna do a couple more hits on it, and we'll just go from there. Okay, so the first hit I actually did, it was a 7 flat. The last one I did was like a 7.125. I'm not really sure why, because I thought the second one was actually much faster, because I actually got off the throttle just a little bit, because there's a little bit of a dip you have to go down down the road here. So like I said, I'm going to do another one just to see. We're right around the 7 mark, but I think it can definitely be just a little bit faster. I'm going to do one more. Okay. Okay, I definitely laid down the fastest time that I've done so far, and for whatever reason, I don't know if the timer, something flew in front of it, but something happened where it screwed the timer up, so I'll do it again. Okay, final hit. Oh, no problem. Hey, 7.16, not a great run. Okay, so the first run we had was like a 7 flat. Second run was like a 7.2. Last run was a 7.1. Yeah, the difference I didn't do second wheel, and I didn't just do the regular 4-wheel drive. I actually had it in diff lock, because when we did the test last time with the smaller tires on it, it was actually much faster. That's when it ran the 6.75. And I want to say, I don't remember, but I think it was close to 70 mile an hour, maybe 69, 70 mile an hour. So for this big of tires, and unfortunately, I talked about it just a second ago, was we changed the clutch up a little bit. So now I know the clutch, it's a little slower overall, but it's supposed to help more in the mud, just so we just don't blow the belt apart. So we'll have to see there. But for having 35-inch tires, it is still being almost as fast as the Stage 3 Flash with actual street tires on it. I mean, that just goes to show you how fast this thing is. And I'll put both the videos up where you'll see the Stage 3 Flash. It was already like a rocket then. But for this to be able to have this size tires on it and still be able to go that fast, it's just crazy. So kudos to people at Evolution Power Sports. They did a great job. The only thing that's a pain in the butt is the X85, and you've heard me complain about it probably in 2 or 3 videos so far, but yeah, like this morning, it was like 50 degrees in St. Louis, upper 40s, and I still had to put the blowtorch and a little heater on it to warm the entire garage up for about a half hour to an hour before it would actually start, because I guess that fuel just gets so gummed up on the X85. Yeah, other than that, I mean, that's a pain. If you live in the, I mean, really, I'm going to say, if you live any pretty much north of Arkansas, I'd really consider having the X85 just because of temperature, even in Missouri. It just gets so cold up here sometimes. I mean, anything north you know, I would say mid-Missouri, you better have a heated garage, or you just have another machine that you can drive, because yeah, once you get started, that's fine, but the other problem that you're going to have possibly is once you say you get on a trail and you guys get out and go drinking for an hour, and all of a sudden you go to start it, then it won't fire back up again. You may not have the torch and the heater and all that stuff handy. So just something to think about if you're looking to get that X85. But it's definitely a rocket. So I'll get these videos posted and put the two back to back where it shows the stage 3 flash with the smaller tires and the stage 5 tune flash with the Terminator 35-inch tires on it. So thanks for watching, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Here's the video that we did of when it just had the stage 3 flash from Evolution Power Sports on it, and the 32-inch Braven Berserker tires, just more of an asphalt or compact tire. The video that you just watched, it had the 35-inch SuperATV Terminator Max tires on it. So it's running almost the exact same times with the 35-inch tires now, with the stage 5 flash on it, X85 compared to the stage 3. So here's some of the video. Okay, I think it was like a 7.104. It got a little squirrely about midway through, and I let off probably, 10 yards, maybe five yards right before the finish, just where I put the timer down. So I'll try to keep it full throttle this next time. Okay, it was definitely a little bit better, 6.903. Okay, now I'm going to try it in 4-wheel drive to see if how that responds. So I'm going to put it in diff lock. Okay, so this is crazy. I had it in diff lock. I thought it was so much slower because when I took off, it was grabbing really hard at the beginning. I mean, all the way through it, but it felt like it was a little bit all over the place. And when I got the final time down there, was 6.75. So, and I let off about halfway through it and before the finish line on it because it got a little squirrely when I got back in it heavy down there. It's much faster in diff lock than 2-wheel drive mode. So. Anybody out there thinking about doing some drags or racing and things like that, forget the 2-wheel drive. You definitely want to be forward. All right, thanks for watching.